So the cells are the source of direct current which lights up the bulb. Okay. Now the current flows from positive terminal to its negative terminal. Okay. Direction of current is from positive terminal to negative terminal through the bulb of a torch. The magnitude of current given by a cell remains constant for a sufficiently long time, and when the cells gets discharged it stops giving current and become useless. Okay, so we can define direct current as a current of constant magnitude flowing in one direction. Okay, direct current means what? It is a current of constant magnitude which flow in one direction. Okay, okay, this is a dry cell. इथे पॉझिटिव्ह आहे, निगेटिव्ह. ओके, देन हे झिंक केस, आउटर कवर इज ऑफ झिंक केस, आणि इथे हे आपण कनेक्ट करतो बल्ब, आणि हे त्याचं काय स्विच. सो इन ए सेल केमिकल एनर्जी चेंजेस इन टू इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी वेन वी ऑन द स्विच. जेव्हा तुम्ही स्विच ऑन करतात ऑलरेडी याच्यामध्ये कोणती एनर्जी असते? केमिकल एनर्जी, अँड देन इट्स गेट कन्वर्टेड इन टू इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी. A cell basically consists of a vessel containing two conducting rods called the electrodes at some separation place or immersed in a solution. We call it as electrolyte. Okay, a cell basically consists of a vessel. Cell means what? It is a vessel like structure containing two conducting rods called the electrodes at some separation place or immersed in a solution, or that solution we call it as electrolyte. Now kinds of cell, there are two kinds of cell, primary cell and secondary cell. So primary cell, these cells provide current as a result of irreversible chemical reaction. Irreversible chemical reaction means what? Reversible chemical reaction and irreversible. Irreversible means cannot be reversible. Cannot be reversible. Reversible म्हणजे काय? ज्याच्यामध्ये प्रोडक्ट आणि म्हणजे काय म्हणतो आपण त्याला, रिव्हर्सिबल केमिकल रिॲक्शन. कन्वर्ट करू शकतो म्हणजे चेंज होतं. सो these cells are discarded after use when the entire chemical energy in them has been converted into electrical energy. डिस्कार्ड केव्हा होतं? जेव्हा सगळी केमिकल एनर्जी, जे आपण म्हणतो ना की सेल स्टॉप झाला, वॉच स्टॉप झालं, टॉर्च स्टॉप झाली. वाय? बिकॉज होल केमिकल एनर्जी काय होते? इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जीमध्ये कन्वर्ट होऊन जाते. दस दीज आर यूज अँड थ्रो टाईप्स ऑफ सेल अँड कॅनॉट बी रिचार्ज. Depending upon the material of electrodes and electrolyte, we have different types of primary cells. For example, simple voltaic cell किंवा depending upon the material of the electrodes and electrolyte, we have different types of primary cells. That is simple voltaic cell किंवा exchange cells किंवा Daniell cells किंवा dry cells. Then secondary cells or accumulators. Secondary cells also provide current as a result of chemical reaction. Secondary cell पण काय provide करतं? It also provides a current. In these cells the chemical reaction is reversible, means we can again reuse it. की आपण काही काही सेल असतात ना त्याचे तुम्ही चार्ज करता आणि परत यूज करता, ते रिव्हर्सिबलमध्ये येतात. So they can recharge after use, and after taking the electrolyte and electrodes in a vessel, the cell is first charged by connecting it to source of direct current, and during charging electric energy changes into chemical energy. म्हणजे बघा, फर्स्ट त्याच्यामध्ये केमिकल एनर्जी असते, केमिकल एनर्जीचं कन्वर्जन कशामध्ये होतं? इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी. ओके, ऑल इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी फिनिश झाल्यानंतर तुम्ही त्याला परत रिचार्ज करता, मीन्स अगेन इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी गेट्स कन्वर्टेड इंटू केमिकल एनर्जी. So when cell is used to send current in a circuit, chemical energy changes into electrical energy. These cells can thus be used for a very long period because they can be recharged again and again. Lead accumulator or NIFE म्हणजेच alkali. Okay, are the two types of secondary cells commonly used to provide low as well as high current. We use a number of lead accumulator cells as battery in a car as it is capable of giving high current. कारमध्ये तुम्ही जी बॅटरी यूज करतात सिलेक्टेड पिरियड ऑफ टाईमसाठी परत रिचार्ज करून तुम्ही यूज करू शकता. ओके. Then low current rechargeable cells are widely used in toys, mobile phones. Okay, these cells are also called as storage cell. Now there is difference between primary cells and secondary cells. So primary cell chemical reaction is irreversible. In secondary cell chemical reaction is reversible. Chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. Here electric energy converts into chemical energy, and again that electrical energy is converted into chemical energy. Okay, so electrical energy converts into chemical energy when current is passed in it. Okay, means during charging, and while chemical energy converts into electric energy when current is drawn from it, that is during discharge. It cannot be recharged, it can be recharged. Then its internal resistance is high, its internal resistance is low. It is capable of giving weak current. It is provided low as well as high current. It is light and cheap. It is heavy and costly. सिंपल व्होल्टेनिक सेल असेल किंवा ड्राय सेल्स हे याचे एक्झाम्पल आहे. याच्यामध्ये काही NiF म्हणजे अल्कलीस अक्युमुलेटर असेल किंवा LiH बॅटरी सेल्स असतील, हे सेकंडरी सेल्समध्ये येतात. नाउ व्हॉट इज करंट? इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. So when we read that when two bodies are rubbed together, they get charged due to transfer of electron from one body to another. आपण हात जरी हातावर हात घासले तर गरम होतात का? कारण ह्या हातातली एनर्जी कशामध्ये ट्रान्सफर होते किंवा इकडची एनर्जी इकडे ट्रान्सफर होते. सो द बॉडी गेनिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन्स बिकम निगेटिव्हली चार्ज while the body losing electrons become positively charged. The body which gain electrons means it is negatively charged, and the body which lose electrons, it becomes positively charged. A positively charged body has a defect of electron, while a negatively charged body has an excess of electrons. The charge can be made to flow between them in a suitable arrangement. For example, if two charged bodies are joined by metallic wire, दोन charged body त्याला metallic wire ने join केला. The electrons flow from the body having more electron to the body having less electron. Electrons का flow कसा असतो? From higher to lower. The flow of electrons constitute an electric current, and thus current flows due to the motion of charges. The rate of flow of charge gives the magnitude of current. So what is current? Current is the rate of flow of charge in across a cross section normal to the direction of flow of चार्ज का चार्ज कशाने डिनोट करतात? क्यू. ओके, देन टाइम टी. सो करंट इज इक्वल्स टू चार्ज अपॉन टाइम, दैट इज आई इज इक्वल्स टू क्यू अपॉन टी. करंट इज स्केलर क्वांटिटी. इन मेटल्स और कंडक्टर्स करंट फ्लोज ड्यू टू द मूवमेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, while in electrolyte current flow due to the movement of both, means positively charged ions also and negatively charged ions also. An electron carries a negative charge equal to minus E, where E is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 volts. Okay, so if an electron pass through the cross section of a conductor in time t, number of electrons is n. Okay, आणि किती टाइम मध्ये पास होत आहे? t टाइम मध्ये. So total charge pass q is equals to n into E, but q is equals to काय? Where q is equals to I into t. So if we put here it, so it is equals to n into E, and from this I is equals to n E upon t. I is what? Current. N is what? Number of electrons. E is electric current, and it is time. So in an electrolyte the current flows due to the movement of both positive ions also and negative. Positive ions means what? कोणाला म्हणतो positive ions? Cations, and negative ions means anions. In 1 second, if n1 positive ions have each carrying a charge q1, बघा, time is n1 in 1 second. Time is 1 second. N1 positive ions each carrying a charge q1 move in one direction, and N2 negative ions each carrying a charge q2 moves in opposite direction through the same cross section देन टोटल करंट I इज इक्वल्स टू काय असेल N1 Q1 मायनस N2 Q2, मग N1 Q1 प्लस N2 Q2, ओके, बिकॉज डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट इज टेकन पॉझिटिव्ह. आलं लक्षात?